Let me ask you a question. Why are so many people popping expensive magnesium pills, yet still dealing with cramps, poor sleep, anxiety, and fatigue? Here's the shocking truth. There's a simple $2 food that your body recognizes far better than most supplements. And once you understand why you may never waste money on magnesium pills again, when it comes to boosting magnesium naturally, most people immediately think about buying supplements, spending $20 to $50 on pills, and hoping for results. What they often don't realize is that the body prefers magnesium in its natural, food-based form, and one of the most powerful sources is surprisingly inexpensive pumpkin seeds. These small seeds pack a dense punch of bioavailable magnesium, the type your cells can readily absorb and utilize. Unlike synthetic pills, which often pass through the digestive system without fully entering the bloodstream, magnesium from food comes with additional nutrients that act as cofactors, making it far more effective. In fact, one handful of pumpkin seeds can provide nearly half of the daily magnesium requirement, and when eaten consistently, it supports the body in a way pills rarely do. The reason food-based magnesium works so much better lies in the concept of bioavailability. Magnesium in isolated pills is often in forms like magnesium oxide or citrate. While these forms contain magnesium, the body may absorb only a fraction, sometimes as low as 20–30%. The rest simply passes through, leading many people to believe that magnesium supplements aren't effective, when in reality, it's the form that limits absorption. Pumpkin seeds, on the other hand, deliver magnesium alongside other essential nutrients such as zinc, vitamin B6, healthy fats, and trace minerals, which enhance absorption. These cofactors are naturally present and allow magnesium to cross cell membranes efficiently, helping the body use it where it's most needed, in muscles, the nervous system, and bones. It's not just about the quantity of magnesium, it's about the synergy of nutrients. One of the key nutrients in pumpkin seeds is vitamin B6, which plays a crucial role in activating enzymes that help transport magnesium into cells. Healthy fats present in the seeds improve cell membrane function, facilitating the entry of magnesium into the cell. Additionally, the trace minerals in pumpkin seeds act as signaling agents, telling the body that magnesium is present and ready to be used. This is a level of coordination that synthetic magnesium pills simply cannot replicate. When magnesium is delivered in this natural, bioavailable form, the body responds more efficiently, and the results are often visible quickly, from better sleep patterns to reduced muscle cramps and improved relaxation. Another reason pumpkin seeds are so effective is their versatility in daily consumption. They can be eaten raw, roasted lightly, or added to smoothies, salads, or even sprinkled over breakfast bowls. Their natural flavor and texture make them easy to include consistently, which is essential for correcting magnesium deficiency. Unlike pills that people often forget to take or take inconsistently, pumpkin seeds become part of a routine that provides both nutritional and practical benefits. Over time, this consistent intake can dramatically improve magnesium status, often surpassing the effects of costly supplements. There's also an overlooked benefit. Magnesium from food is gentler on the digestive system. Many people experience bloating, diarrhea, or stomach upset from magnesium pills, which can discourage regular use. Pumpkin seeds do not carry this risk because magnesium is naturally bound to other nutrients, allowing gradual and steady absorption. This means the body can utilize magnesium more efficiently without causing discomfort, which is critical for long-term health. In addition, pumpkin seeds provide other nutrients that support overall metabolic health, including antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, further enhancing their value as a daily magnesium source. Finally, incorporating pumpkin seeds into your diet addresses the underlying need rather than just masking symptoms. Magnesium is essential for hundreds of enzymatic processes in the body, including muscle relaxation, nerve function, and energy production. Relying solely on pills often fails to correct deficiencies at a cellular level, leaving people frustrated despite spending money on expensive supplements. By focusing on nutrient-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, you provide magnesium in the most natural, efficient way possible, supporting the body holistically and improving multiple aspects of health simultaneously. Most people assume that taking magnesium supplements will automatically fix deficiencies, but the truth is that pills often fail because of absorption issues. The body has a very specific way of handling nutrients, and isolated minerals in synthetic forms are not recognized the same way as nutrients in whole foods. Magnesium pills, especially the most common forms like magnesium oxide, are notorious for their poor absorption rates. Studies show that a large portion of the mineral simply passes through the digestive tract without being utilized by the body. This means people can take high doses daily and still feel fatigued, anxious, or experience muscle cramps because the magnesium never reaches the cells where it's needed most. Pills create the illusion of supplementation without providing the actual benefit. Another factor is that magnesium in pills lacks supporting cofactors. Magnesium doesn't act alone. For the body to use it effectively, it requires companion nutrients such as vitamin B6, zinc, and certain trace minerals. These cofactors help transport magnesium across cell membranes and activate the enzymes that rely on it. Most supplements do not provide these nutrients, and as a result, magnesium cannot fully integrate into the biochemical pathways. Taking a pill without these cofactors is like having a key without a lock. It might exist, but it won't open anything. This explains why some people take supplements for weeks or months without noticing a real difference in sleep quality, muscle function, or stress levels. The timing and form of supplements also play a role in their limited effectiveness. Magnesium pills often require stomach acid for absorption, and taking them with certain foods, coffee, or other medications can significantly reduce how much enters the bloodstream. In contrast, magnesium in whole foods is naturally chelated, meaning it is bound to proteins, amino acids, and other molecules that make absorption easier and more efficient. This natural form doesn't rely on ideal stomach conditions, so the body can take what it needs without interference. Many people also overlook the fact that the digestive system itself can affect magnesium absorption. Issues like low stomach acid, chronic stress, and poor gut health are incredibly common and can block nutrient uptake. A magnesium pill taken under these conditions often fails because the body is physically unable to absorb it efficiently. Whole food sources like pumpkin seeds or leafy greens bypass many of these barriers because their nutrients are embedded in a matrix that the body recognizes and can process gradually, ensuring a steady and usable supply. It's important to understand that the body regulates magnesium very carefully. Simply consuming more magnesium in pill form does not guarantee higher cellular levels. The body will absorb what it can and excrete the rest through the urine, meaning excess supplementation can be wasted and sometimes cause digestive upset. Food-based magnesium, however, is absorbed more gradually and naturally adjusts to the body's needs, reducing waste and increasing effectiveness. Finally, relying on pills alone can create a false sense of security. People often think that because they are taking a supplement, they don't need to focus on their diet or other lifestyle factors. Magnesium is essential for hundreds of processes, including muscle relaxation, nerve function, energy production, and stress management. A supplement alone cannot address deficiencies caused by poor diet, chronic stress, or low nutrient intake. Whole food sources provide magnesium in a biologically meaningful way, along with additional nutrients that support absorption, metabolism, and overall health. By understanding why pills often fail, it becomes clear that the most effective way to correct magnesium deficiency is through nutrient-rich foods, which naturally contain the cofactors necessary for optimal absorption. When magnesium is delivered in its natural form, the body can use it fully, leading to better sleep, reduced cramps, improved mood, and overall enhanced cellular function. The real power of food-based magnesium lies in something most people completely overlook: cofactors. Magnesium does not work in isolation inside the body. It requires a coordinated system of vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and fats to be absorbed, transported, and activated at the cellular level. When magnesium is consumed through whole foods, these supporting elements are already present, working together the moment digestion begins. This is one of the main reasons food-derived magnesium consistently outperforms pills, even when the pill contains a higher numerical dose. The body is not impressed by numbers on a label. It responds to biological compatibility. Pumpkin seeds, for example, naturally contain vitamin B6, zinc, manganese, copper, and healthy fats. Vitamin B6 plays a critical role in helping magnesium enter cells, particularly nerve and muscle cells, where magnesium is needed most. Without sufficient B6, magnesium can remain circulating in the bloodstream without ever being utilized properly. Zinc supports enzyme activation, while trace minerals fine-tune the electrical balance within cells. Healthy fats improve the integrity of cell membranes, making it easier for magnesium to cross into the cell. This creates a complete delivery system that no isolated supplement can replicate. Another important factor is how magnesium behaves once it enters the body. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions, including those responsible for energy production, nerve signaling, muscle relaxation, and stress regulation. These enzymes do not activate unless the proper cofactors are present. When magnesium arrives without its supporting nutrients, many of these reactions slow down or fail to occur altogether. This is why people may still experience tight muscles, poor sleep, or anxiety despite supplementing. The magnesium is there, but the biochemical machinery needed to use it is incomplete. Food-based magnesium also interacts more intelligently with the nervous system. Magnesium acts as a natural calcium blocker, helping prevent excessive nerve firing and muscle contraction. For this process to work smoothly, the body needs adequate potassium, sodium, and trace minerals to maintain electrical balance. Pumpkin seeds and similar foods naturally provide this balance. Supplements rarely do. This difference alone explains why magnesium from food often produces a calming effect without the jittery or inconsistent results some people experience with pills. The digestive process itself further enhances the effectiveness of food-based magnesium. As whole foods are broken down slowly, magnesium is released gradually and absorbed in smaller, more manageable amounts. This steady delivery reduces competition with other minerals and minimizes loss through excretion. In contrast, supplements often deliver magnesium in a sudden, concentrated dose, overwhelming the body's absorption capacity. What isn't absorbed is discarded, which is why higher doses don't necessarily lead to better results. There is also a hormonal component involved. Insulin plays a role in transporting magnesium into cells, and whole foods help regulate insulin levels more effectively than isolated supplements. The fiber and fats found in foods like pumpkin seeds slow digestion and prevent blood sugar spikes, creating a more favorable environment for magnesium uptake. This subtle hormonal support further increases efficiency at the cellular level. When magnesium is consumed as part of a whole food, the body recognizes it as nutrition rather than medication. This distinction matters. The body prioritizes nutrients that arrive in their natural context and allocates them more effectively across tissues. Over time, this leads to improved magnesium status not just in the bloodstream, but inside the cells where it truly counts. Sleep becomes deeper, muscles relax more easily, stress resilience improves, and energy production stabilizes. This is why focusing on cofactors changes everything. It's not about adding more magnesium, it's about delivering magnesium in a way the body can actually use. Whole foods accomplish this effortlessly without forcing the system or creating imbalance. Most people associate magnesium with muscle cramps, but that understanding barely scratches the surface. Magnesium is one of the most critical minerals in the body, influencing nearly every major system, especially the nervous system, muscles, and metabolism. When magnesium levels are low, the body enters a state of tension. Muscles struggle to relax, nerves become overstimulated, and the stress response remains stuck in overdrive. This is why magnesium deficiency often shows up as tight shoulders, restless legs, jaw clenching, and an inability to fully unwind even during rest. Sleep quality is one of the first areas to suffer. Magnesium plays a key role in activating the parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for calmness and recovery. It helps regulate neurotransmitters like GABA, which quiets brain activity and prepares the body for deep sleep. Without adequate magnesium, the brain remains overly alert, making it difficult to fall asleep or stay asleep. This leads to shallow, fragmented rest, which then affects energy levels, mood, and focus the following day. Correcting magnesium levels often improves sleep depth rather than just sleep duration, allowing the body to recover more effectively overnight. Blood sugar regulation is another major area influenced by magnesium. Magnesium is required for insulin signaling, helping glucose